I'm so excited because I am actually teaming up with Read Your Heart again. I have collaborated with them on a couple of occasions now, and they are definitely a brand that I hold near and dear to my heart. So if you're interested in seeing any of my previous collaboration videos with Read Your Heart, then I'll make sure to leave them linked down in the description box for you to check out, because they have some incredible pieces and I have some more pieces to show you today. So if any of you are new to Read Your Heart, they have beautiful and uniquely designed pieces that are made to last at an affordable price. I did talk about the way that the company actually started, the CEO/founder Alyssa's story behind how she created this brand. So I mentioned that in the first video that I made for Read Your Heart. So if you are interested, then I will suggest checking that out or go onto their About Me on their website, because the story is absolutely incredible. So everybody that watches my videos will now know that I am a huge handbag lover and ring lover. I have been obsessed with rings for the longest time. I've mentioned in previous videos that rings just seem to be my thing. I don't really gravitate towards earrings. As you can see, my earrings are very plain and basic. I don't really do many statement things, and I'm not often sporting a necklace or a bracelet, but rings are my thing. I feel like my hands feel very naked without a ring. I at least have to have one ring on. Even if I'm in the gym, I wear kind of like my less precious pieces just so that I can have something on my finger. So when I actually got to work with Read Your Heart the first time around, I was blown away because I found a brand that I am absolutely obsessed with. Their website is filled with so many different choices that it can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming because they have so much to choose from. But they offer such incredible quality pieces on their website. So the stones that they use for their jewelry, not just their rings, but their jewelry, because they do sell other things other than rings, I just always seem to gravitate more towards the rings. But they actually use Moissanite stones. So if any of you are unfamiliar with a Moissanite, it's a very, very high quality stone. It actually has the same hardness and fire as an actual diamond. And then they also use lab grown gems, so things like sapphires, lab grown rubies, things like that. But they are some of the most incredibly sparkly jewelry pieces I think I've ever had in my entire life. They are so phenomenally sparkly. It's just mind blown. Every single piece that I've had from there, it's like in certain lighting, like in sunlight, and especially in like my bathroom light, or even in the lift in my apartment building, actually so sparkly. It's incredible. But I'm really excited to show you the pieces that I've picked up from their website, but we'll get to them very soon. So if you're a fellow magpie like myself, then I think that you will love this website because they have such an array of different things to choose from. And like I mentioned before, their pieces are very uniquely designed. They have some really intricate pieces. They have some more plain and basic ones. If you're somebody that's like planning on getting engaged, or you want to get a stand-in engagement ring, say you want to like go on holiday and you don't want your expensive engagement ring getting lost, or your wedding band getting lost, or something like that, then I would definitely suggest checking out Read Your Heart, because they have some incredible pieces to choose from. I remember when I would interchange my engagement ring constantly, because I always like to try new styles, new shapes, new sizes of rings. It's just fun to play around with jewelry, and with Read Your Heart you get the quality, but you also get a much more affordable price than if you were to buy diamonds. And if I'm being completely honest, I would never even consider a diamond, especially after seeing how beautiful Read Your Heart's pieces are. So they don't just sell rings, they do sell necklaces, bracelets and earrings as well. They also have an option for you to do custom made rings. So if you wanted to design a ring with them, then you can do that also, which is an amazing feature, especially like I say, if you are planning on getting engaged, then you can have something that is personal and timeless and completely designed by you or your significant other, or the pair of you together. Or it doesn't even need to be for an engagement, it could be for a birthday, Mother's Day, anything like that, a graduation. That's the beauty of it. They just have a plethora of incredible pieces to choose from. It really, like I say, can be quite overwhelming. If you are interested in shopping Read Your Heart, then I will make sure to leave all the information about them down below, along with a link for their website. I will also leave the direct link to the two pieces that I'm going to show you in this video, just in case you want to pick them up for yourself and we can be twinning and wearing the same sort of jewelry. I also have an exclusive discount code for my viewers, so if you do want to save yourself a little bit of money, make sure to apply this discount code at checkout. I'll also leave it down in the description box so you can save yourself some money on some beautiful jewelry. So as I mentioned, I have two pieces of jewelry to show you. Both of them are rings. I'm just going to put that out there, spoiler alert. But I went for two different styles of ring, one more simple and then one a little bit more bold and statement. I just feel like that's kind of my thing with jewelry. I do like to kind of mix and match with the styles that I'm wearing. All their pieces, you will get some extra bits and bobs in here. So first off, you'll get a little cleaning cloth to clean and polish your jewelry, and it just says Read Your Heart. Then we have a little booklet which comes with everything that you need to know about the brand. So the origin of their story and their website, kind of like the process into how their jewelry is made. It also has their return and exchange policy, their care guide, and just a little bit more information about the kind of stones that they use. Like I mentioned before, they use moissanite, and it just gives a little bit of information about moissanite, how it was discovered, and the comparisons between moissanite stones and an actual diamond. So if I just show you really quickly up close, you can see the moissanite versus the diamond. So the quality is extremely comparable. However, the price is a lot better. Then obviously, because it is considered a precious stone, you will actually get a certificate for your pieces. So if we just open this up, you'll get a little GRA card, limited lifetime warranty, and certificate of authentic. It also has a warranty ID on there as well. I'm not really sure if I should show it, and it just has a bit of information about the stone that is included in your pieces. So it just gives you a bit more information in there. But I find that super, super fascinating, and it just makes the experience feel so much more special, if that makes sense. And then all your pieces will come individually packaged in their own box, in their own gift box. So obviously I have unpackaged mine already, so I'll just repackage it for the purpose of the video so that you can see how it comes. But they come in this little what's it called, little cardboard sleeve, and then the ring boxes look like this. So I'm gonna save my favorite one for last. I'm gonna show you the other piece that I've got, which is still equally as beautiful, but it's just not as striking as the other one. So yeah, I'm going to show you my first piece. So this is the first ring. So this is the Channel Set Moissanite Half Eternity Wedding Band, and it's so incredibly beautiful. I absolutely love this ring. So I'll show it to you up close on my finger. I'll just pop it on really quickly. So this is what it looks like. I just feel like it's very simple yet effective. This could be worn dressed up because it is so sparkly, or you could wear it just casually day to day because it isn't so bold and in your face. But it's absolutely beautiful. So you have these moissanite stones going around half of the band. The back of the band is just plain silver, so it is 925 sterling silver. And this is such a stunning ring. I absolutely love this ring. A little bit of information about this ring. The stones inside are round cut moissanite. The color grade is E to F. The clarity is VVS1, and the cut grade is excellent. The bandwidth on this ring is 4mm for anyone that is interested, and the setting of the stones is actually called a channel setting. So if you can see up close, they're kind of sandwiched between the metals, so they're kind of like sunken in the middle, if that makes sense. I'm describing this horribly, but yeah, it's called a channel setting. And then the band itself is actually a sterling silver band with a rhodium finish, so very, very good quality. You're not going to have any issues with tarnishing, you're not going to have any green fingers, no itchiness or irritation, and you'll be able to sleep, shower, exercise, do all sorts with your pieces. Obviously, if you want to baby them and avoid all those things, you can. But with my pieces from Read Your Heart, I can wear them all day, every day, and I have absolutely no issues with them tarnishing whatsoever. And all of my pieces so far have held up really, really well. So I know that these will be no different. I'm a little bit late filming this video today because I broke a nail. I had to fix this nail. So I ended up having to add just a tiny bit of acrylic to the top because these are actually my natural nails at the moment. But yeah, this one I broke this morning in the gym. So I had to add the tiniest little bit of acrylic just to kind of make sure that I kept the length on there, which is so annoying when you break one nail, because I was planning on changing out the colour very, very soon. So the fact that I've just had to spend time redoing a nail when I'm going to change them soon, never mind. Now I want to move on to my favourite piece. I think this might be my favourite piece I've ever had from Read Your Heart. So like I mentioned before, I got my delivery yesterday morning, and I wore the pieces immediately. I couldn't even control myself. But every time I had to do anything, I would just like catch myself staring at my hand. And I love it when I get something like that. Like, I haven't had the buzz for like a piece of jewelry or like something this bad in a while. So I love that it just like sparks so much joy in me at the moment. And I'm going to show you why, because it is the most incredible ring. And I don't know if everyone will agree, because I don't know if it will be everybody's cup of tea, but I definitely think that it is so mind-blowingly stunning. So again, in its own little box, how gorgeous is this ring? So this is the Halo Oval Moissanite Pear Sapphire Sidestone Pave engagement ring. Now say that 5 times fast. It is so incredibly stunning. So with this particular ring, they do have it in 2 options. You can do 1 carat or 2 carat. Obviously the 1 carat will be smaller. This version is the 2 carat. I went for, just because I wanted a little bit more of a statement on my finger. So I picked it in a size US 5.5 so that I could wear it on, not my engagement finger, this is my engagement finger. I wanted to wear it on this hand. And I feel like I already thought it was beautiful on the website, hence why I chose it, but it really does take for you to see it in person to really appreciate all the intricate little details and decisions in the designing process that have been taken to make such a stunning ring. And I'll let you know obviously what I've kind of like come to find so far from wearing it for the last 24 hours or so. So this is it on my finger. As you can see, it's got these beautifully sparkly moissanite stones with the lab-grown sapphires either side. Just so incredibly sparkly. This one is sparkly, like really sparkly, but this one is just next level. Like, I even had somebody say it's blinding. And I really wanted to wear these to the gym this morning because I just didn't want to take them off my hands, but I didn't want to wear nice jewelry in the gym. So I didn't wear them to the gym, but I missed them every second. And I took them with me and wore them, like, as soon as I finished, I put them back on. The main stone color is grade E to F, and the clarity is VVS1, and the cut grade is excellent. And like I mentioned before, this is the 2 carat version. So if you do like the style of this ring, but you'd like it a little bit smaller, then you can go for the 1 carat version. They're both absolutely incredible pieces, but I'd love to know what's your kind of style. Is yours more like simple and day-to-day and basic, or are you looking for like a little bit more blingy, kind of like in your face statement sparkle? I think they're both incredible. Like, I just can't stop looking at my hands. I feel like I'm talking with my hands a lot. So then, as mentioned before, the side stones are pear cut lab grown sapphires, and the same as the band, this is a sterling silver ring with rhodium plating. So again, phenomenal quality, meaning it's going to have some serious longevity. So this ring, I think on their website had like 11 5-star reviews, and then it had 1 4-star review. And the only reason why it had a 4-star review is because the style apparently was too big for the person's personal preference. So it's not even a negative on the brand or the company or the ring itself. It was just, yeah, like I say, too big for their style. And that did make me nervous because I looked at the reviews after I'd already chosen this particular ring. And I did worry that it was going to be too big for me, but then as soon as I saw it in person, I was like, no, it's absolute perfection. So both of these rings I got in a size 5.5, the US size 5.5. And I would say that Read Your Heart's Jewelry, I would say, for me, I would say this particular finger is a 6. So I do think that Read Your Heart's Jewelry is maybe like half a size bigger than a lot of retailers that I've used. So obviously take what I say with a pinch of salt. It might be different for you, but I have noticed that Read Your Heart's Jewelry seems to run a tiny bit on the bigger side. I would just kind of take that into consideration so you can get your sizing just right. So I just want to talk about a couple of things that I really love about this ring. First off, like I say, you can't really take into consideration how beautiful it is just on the website. It just looks so much more beautiful in person, but I love the setting of it. So if you can see, it's kind of set a little bit higher, and it has that band going around my finger. And I love that it's a little bit higher up, meaning that if you are going to wear this as an engagement ring, and obviously you have a wedding or eternity ring either side of it, then you'll be able to wear it with a ring underneath, and it won't be kind of like too much and it won't be like, they won't be digging into each other, or you won't have to wear them like far apart. You'd be able to kind of fit a ring nicely behind it. Overall, I am just so happy with these pieces. Like, I genuinely can't stop staring at them. But you'll have to let me know if you've tried out the Read Your Heart website. I definitely suggest giving them a go, because like I say, they are a much more affordable way for you to have quality, luxurious looking jewelry. And if you have tried them, what pieces have you got from their website? Anything that you think that I maybe need to try in the future?